and surfaces and pushes buttons, and that was
Yeah.
under 15.
Oh,
And
really?
happy, yeah.
Am I allowed to surface at this point?
Of course.
I think
Put in
so.
a couple of ads.
This is the behind the scenes stuff, remember?
Yes, that's right.
I hadn't even read the reading, and I was trying to ignore you so that I'd have more interest when I was editing. But so the mustard seed, is it the one about the kingdom of heaven being like a mustard seed, or is it if you have the faith the size of the mustard seed?
It's the one where every imaginable parable you ever come across is all lumped together in one big heap. And
it's kind of a muesli, isn't it?
Yes.
It is all about the kingdom of heaven, not the faith. But
yes,
to have the faith to see the kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed.
Okay. I heard Paula Gooder on this just the other day on a video I was watching, and she talked about the fact that mustard seeds are so tiny that they frequently got caught up in good seed, in the wheat and everything. So and the pest of them was that they grew really well, and they grew so big that the birds which would eat the wheat would shelter in their branches and use the mustard tree as a way of eating. So just what a total pest, what a total nuisance this kingdom of God is.
I like that.
I thought that was lovely.
Yes. I didn't hear her on that, but I remember a few people I've known, but I can't remember who this one, but used to talk about what a nuisance God was or is. And yeah, that would be a great example. But not really. Quite some advantage in this God business.
So what were you going to say in terms of your so what, Peg, before you did your 180?
Well, that risking everything for our faith, for something that is so small and so precious, is really important. But then the 180 rather than 360, 180, to see it as myself is actually the same. Thanks, Tom. That was really beautiful.
It gelled.
Very good.
The yeast hidden in the flowers. During COVID, I started to make bread. Like half the country started to make sourdough bread, and I did. But mine, quite genuinely rose from reading the New Testament and all these images of bread, and I wanted to make bread the way I imagined Jesus's mother might have, which would have been sourdough bread, because they didn't have granulated yeast back then. And it didn't occur to me till I started to make it. And I had to make my own sourdough starter. But the yeast is flour that has gone rotten, which there's a profound theological point there. And that's why I would guess that in holy places, they couldn't have leavened bread, because they couldn't have bread that had that corruption in it. But the corruption... and God's hand is redeemed and made into something precious and tasty.
That's cool.